Hello. Am I live streaming? I hope so. There's a lot going on. I'm not going to be able to sit you there. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Let's sit you right here. All right. Hey, friends and family. There is a lot going on. There's just a lot going on. I did a whole lot of research last night about, I started looking up Treaty of Rome. And then I went to, I started really reading at, it was the year 1213. And you know what? I will be right back. I'm going to stop this because I'm not ready and I've got my thoughts written down. I need to use that. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right. Okay, let's finish. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Keep on top of it. Oh, my government. So I'm gonna call the election. I'll find out. Oh shit. Wow, man, I am. I need to. That's crazy as shit.
One American News, the president says Americans will see a lot of big things happening in the coming days. We'll have the latest on the Trump legal team's fight against election fraud. And all eyes remain on Georgia as the Senate runoff elections are looming. A look at the highlights from Sunday night's debate and how politicians are reacting today. And the DOJ clears the air of recent reports alleging Attorney General William Barr's rumored departure from the Trump administration. How long they expect the AG to stay will tell you.
Talk.
Good. All right.
Live from One American News headquarters, this is the OAN Evening News. Patrick Hushin.
Good evening. President Trump continues to assert the 2020 election was rigged against him as his legal team continues its fight against election fraud. During an event at the White House, the president said the election was unfair not only to him, but to the American people. He also called the election a disgrace to our country, adding ballots were pouring for Democrat Joe Biden using machinery nobody knows about. Now, the president also raised concerns about supposed glitches and hinted at big developments coming out of the coming days.
They have glitches, as they call them, glitches. The glitches weren't glitches. They got caught sending out thousands of votes, all against me, by the way. You know, this was like from a third world nation, and I think the case has been made, and now we find out what we can do about it. But you'll see a lot of big things happen over the next couple of days.
We'll just do this real quick.
Has consistently maintained widespread voter fraud helped Joe Biden and has urged legislators in multiple states to take action.
Wow, I can't believe it's still on.
Former House Speaker Newt Gingrich says Georgia Republicans need to vote in next month's Senate runoff elections on January 5th. In an interview, Gingrich claimed Republicans can win the upcoming races by turning out more votes than Stacey Abrams can steal, he says. Now, Gingrich said that there were 1.2 million unverified absentee ballots in the 2020 election, more than 3% of which were thrown out in 2018. He says the difference this time is 3 times Biden's margin, which nobody can explain. Gingrich alleges Abrams took part in ballot harvesting and says he's never seen an election in favor of being stolen and unorganized as this. White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany says Georgia Republican Senator Kelly Loeffler won that debate with Democrat challenger Raphael Warnock on Sunday night. McEnany took to Twitter Sunday to say that Loeffler will make the Peach State better for all Georgians by supporting inclusive economic policies which benefit everyone. She also calls out Reverend Warnock for accusing Loeffler of being racist. She claims that those were desperate ploys and disgusting attacks. In a separate tweet, McEnany slams the Democrat for claiming he values life when he supports abortion. She urges Georgians to vote for Senator Loeffler to support the right to life for innocent babies who can't advocate for themselves, she said in the tweet. Now, Georgia Senate candidate Raphael Warnock comes under fire for refusing to condemn Marxism.
The Senate runoff debate in Georgia saw incumbent Kelly Loeffler face off with her competitor, Reverend Raphael Warnock. Following the event Sunday, the American people on Monday had one big sticking point: Warnock's response to a question surrounding his past. Warnock has a history of praising Marxism in his writings and defending controversial Chicago Reverend Jeremiah Wright in his speaking engagements.
I got so aggravated over the Tom Hanks movie. It's been hard for me to keep my keep it together. I think that I can control my emotions, and I can control crime pretty good now, but anger is still very hard for me. But anyway, I got some shit to say. I have something to say, man.